Welcome to episode 718 of the 2-Minute Takeaway Podcast. Hi, I'm Motivational Keynote Speaker Ken Okel. I understand that for a lot of you, your biggest workplace fear is that you're going to make some costly mistakes. Mistakes are part of the job. How do you make sure they don't get too big or too disruptive or just keep you up at night feeling nervous? Let's talk about how you can handle some of these situations and maybe reduce the fear. First, you have to understand that when people are busy, they tend to make more mistakes. That should not be too much of a surprise. An increased workload may produce an increase in self-inflicted wounds. Silly mistakes, though, they can add up. You don't want your professional life to be defined by them. What can we do? Okay. When you make a mistake, and I'm hoping it's not a big one, try to step back and determine the cause, the root cause of the mistake. Are you too busy? Are you being asked to do things outside of your professional comfort zone? Okay. Is this a situation where a little bit of training or some review could help prevent mistakes in the future? It's an extra step, but if it helps you long term, it's probably worth doing. Can you improve the review process if it's something like putting out a report? Because sometimes stepping back from some work for a few minutes can reveal problems. Maybe there's a colleague. You can say, hey, could you look this over? Or in today's world, lots of software that can proofread things. You just take a beat, look things over, see if everything is okay. That can prevent a lot of mistakes from happening. Also, think about when are you at your best at the job? Most people can say, from 10 to noon, I'm at my sharpest. Usually there's a range of time where you feel like, I'm really good. Can you try to do your most complex tasks during that time? I know everything is important, but certain things, it's more menial work. You can get it done pretty much if a marching band was walking through your office. You'd be good to go. Final thought. Mistakes happen. If you can learn from them and better prepare the next time, you're ahead of the game. Most people, when something goes wrong, they go into a shame spiral, and maybe they don't recover. A lot of mistakes may happen. In your mind, you make them bigger than they actually are. And if you can talk to a supervisor about them before the damage gets too bad, you may realize, that was a bad mistake, maybe a little silly. It's not the end of the world. If you can show that you learn from the experience, that you will be better next time, you'll be in much better shape. Lose sleep over something else if you can prepare yourself to handle your next mistake. I've got some cool people for you to meet. Katie the custodian, Gina the ballerina, and 20 push-ups Pat. These are just some of the characters who are in my new book, Get Better, Smart Business Advice from Unexpected Mentors. The book is out. You can pick it up at Amazon.com. To find out more about the behind-the-scenes story of the book, go to my website, kenokel.com. And while there, you can also watch some clips from my speaking presentations and listen to past episodes of this podcast. Thanks so much for listening. I'm Ken Okel. Get better and take care.